Joe Ryan has received the pitch hand, and there he is, proudly displaying it, and I'm sure it's going to have a prominent place in his trophy case. The pitch hand winner, an honor that goes to the best pitcher, the pitcher that kept his pitch hand so strong, and as voted on by a blue ribbon panel of judges. And by judges, I mean me. And we're pleased to be joined by Twins pitcher Joe Ryan. Hey, Joe, where is that trophy, man? I mean, where are you holding that?
Right here. Yeah.
So good.
Joe, I don't know if you watch the show. We're so into your fashion choices. D-Rose says you have to be really confident to wear the mock neck with the sleeves.
No sleeves. He rips those bad boys off.
Sleeves. Your reaction to that?
Honestly, I kind of forget that I'm on TV most of the time, so it's for function right there, and it kind of looked good after. I didn't even look in the mirror, so yeah, it kept me warm, and I was all about it. So
that is
probably gonna break it out if it gets cold again.
That is not team issued.
It was in the locker room day one when we walked in. They had like 5 of them sitting there.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess it's like the NFL or NHL guys like wear them, so they probably cut the turtleneck off. But
full shirt, or is it a full shirt?
It's just a cutoff right here.
Boy, so it's a borderline Dickie.
Yeah.
That's what we.
It keeps me warm, keeps me rocking.
Where can I get one of these bad boys? I mean, is it off the rack?
I don't know. I've been looking. We're trying to find maybe some other colors, but we'll see.
Ooh, he's gonna make a business out of it.
No tags, nothing on them, so we don't know what they are.
Yes.
Wow.
And how long you been rocking the mustache?
Oh, this was like 7 days now. So it'll probably be gone tomorrow. I'm mixing it up here and there.
He's pitching out of his mind. We haven't asked him one question.
7 days and you got full 70s
getting
mustache?
to know him. We're breaking him down.
Okay.
Joe, turning to your pitching prowess, what has been working well for you so far this year?
I think just executing pitches, hitting my spots, mixing it up, not following any set plan necessarily, and just pitching off the previous pitch. It's kind of how I've rolled through the minors and pitched up here. So I think seeing where my miss was, seeing where the executed pitch was, and pitching off that.
This is not the first time. This is not the first time you've been on this show. I remember we had you on when you were part of Team USA and getting ready to head to the Olympics. Then you were part of the Rays organization, but you're involved in the trade. What was your reaction to getting traded? I mean, where were you when you heard the news?
So I heard the news in the Olympic Village in the dining hall. Eric Falia let me know, and I think I'm probably the only player to ever be traded in international waters. I think I got traded on the flight crossing the Pacific, and they didn't tell me. So I'm grateful for that. We had a pretty long, like 26-hour travel day, so that would have been another mess to deal with. But yeah, it was found out 7 o'clock in the morning in Japan, and it was kind of nice. Gave me 25 days to just kind of figure out, hey, we're going to try to win a gold medal. So I was focused on that. And yeah, a lot of guys that had played with the Twins and had great things to say, and they were super supportive of my time over there in the Olympics. So made it pretty smooth.
Hey, I'm curious because looking at your success has been fantastic.
Yeah, he's had.
You're primarily fastball slider, right? And we just showed a rip of some of your pitches, but you're 92 to 95. So, it's not that you're throwing 100. Real smooth. It looks like the ball jumps. You got a 111 batting average against right now. Have you always been primarily fastball slider? Rely on your first thing you said was location of your pitches. Is it a mantra? You mentioned about going through the minor leagues. You're drafted in 18, and here we are quickly. I know we had COVID, and here you're in the big leagues from last year and now this year. What is your special sauce, if you will? Because it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of trickery to this.
Yeah, I think the command plays a little more than we give credit for sometimes, and I think the low arm slot, I mean, it looks like it's kind of normal, I guess, on video, but I'm releasing it at like 4.8 to 4.10, so it's a pretty low release height, and I think that factors in with like the vertical approach angle side. Now, obviously the velo is not overpowering, but yeah, I think putting where I want to put it and letting it ride, coming from that low slot, I think it's a little different look. The slider's been a new pitch. This is like a work in progress from last year and added it in full bore this year, but it was mainly fastball, curveball, throwing some changeups, trying to throw in like a little cutter, but the slider feels comfortable now, working with Archer. Last year with the Rays, actually a little bit, he was giving me some tips, and then this year it kind of clicked in a little better. So yeah, feels like a pretty nice pitch to have his secondary one.
So do you dive into the analytics pretty deep then, huh? Pitch shaping and
Not too much. I just look at the low arm slot, and the vertical approach is something kind of new that they're still trying to figure out, I guess. But yeah, like I don't have crazy carry, I don't have crazy spin, nothing stands out there. But yeah, I think it's just that low arm slot and the ball doing what differently, more of like what an over to the top guy does. With my slot, usually it'd be like more of a sinker. So get an extra ride. If I get 17, 18 on that, it's going to be a different look.
do you ever take a step back and marvel at what Byron Buxton's doing?
Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, I was telling Archer about it in the off season. And so I'm glad maybe that had some influence on him coming here, but he is, it's the greatest baseball player I've ever seen, and one of the best dudes to be around. So it just makes it even more enjoyable. And I mean, it's special to get to watch every day.
You're lucky to have some. I mean, teams want to be strong defensively up the middle, in the infield, and obviously out in center field where Byron Buxton patrols things. But we had this reaction, a play that Carlos Correa made earlier this season, and your face when he made it, your reaction was something. What do you recall about that play?
That was last night. That was
this is last night.
For sure hit. Going to back up a base, and then Correa just snags out of nowhere. It's wild, and his smile every time after he makes a sweet play gets me going. So it's easy to throw strikes and fill up the zone when you have that defense.
Have you ever been told you look like Justin Thomas, the golfer?
We don't see it.
I see it.
I haven't heard that one.
Okay, I see it in the eyes. We're gonna have to side by side that on the way out.
Okay, we'll do that.
Joe, what'd you have for breakfast?
I haven't eaten yet. So
what is it gonna be? What is it gonna be?
I think I'm gonna probably get some 4 over easy eggs, some hash browns, and some bacon. Keep it simple.
So you go 4
There's a pretty
over
good French
easy?
toast place down the road.
Runny yolk.
You don't go runny yolk.
I do too. Yes, he does. That's what over easy is.
I do go runny yolk
Me
over
too.
the hash browns.
Dunk the toast in it.
Nice.
Me
It's
too.
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm a big runny
Fuel for the day.
Okay.
Me too.
I got a big leg day today, so I got to get going.
There you go.
All right.
Don't
And then
skip
a hot
that.
cold, and then a flush at the end.
They don't do flush
I'll
anymore.
They don't do that
Definitely going to get in the hot tub and the cold tub for a bit.
There's nothing better.
Less running now, right,
I miss
for
it. I
pitchers?
miss it.
Definitely less running, more sprinting.
Yeah. The old,
That-
put
that
your
VFR
headset on
now,
and run
that's
for an
the
hour,
best.
that's gone.
That's gone. Running the
Hey,
stadium
Sonny was out there yesterday doing it, so
with no shirt on.
I didn't check that. I was getting ready for a start.
I mean, come on. He's got other things to do. Hey, Joe,
Pretty sure it's still
thank
cold
you
up
thank you for joining us. Congratulations
I
on your
didn't check.
on your pitch hand award. We're glad that you have it with you. And as I said, I'm sure.
Look at this.
I'm sure
Anytime.
it's going to take up a very prominent place in your trophy case. But thanks for playing along, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good
Good
day.
luck.